morning! Another morning card podcast. So we talked about how reading foundation cannot be compared to English reading foundation. In English, foundation is like phonics, but for Chinese, like, what is it? Actually, some of you were telling me about radicals and how radicals is the foundation. Although I agree, I think we also need to look at it that radicals do not help with reading fluency. There are products out there really focuses on characters and turning them into pictures. So when you look at Chinese characters, meaning is important. We talked about in English, it's a Latin-based language. The writing system is recording sound, whereas Chinese, it's recording meaning. So that's why Chinese characters are logographic. A lot of you asked, what about pinyin? What about zhuyin? And those are really good questions. The reason why pinyin exists is for foreigners to learn Chinese quicker. And pinyin is only standardized for Mandarin. Other dialects, there is no romanization. Zhuyin is actually developed by a linguist. I wish I could remember the name, but basically the linguist created Bapamafa, created Zhuyin for the same effect of having kids pick up reading Chinese using Zhuyin. It's quite interesting because my mom, and it's not database, it's not research driven, but this is purely from experience. My mom and some of my family members, when they read Chinese on their own, they're able to finish reading a text within a certain amount of time. But if I ask them to read it to me, they stutter, they slow down. And at first I thought they were slowing down because they want to make sure that I understood. But then I realized later they're actually slowing down because now they have to actively remember the pronunciation of every character. Whereas when they're reading it by themselves, they just need to know the meaning of it, which is really interesting because it's the same thing as if you were to see a word that you can't pronounce, you're able to move on. Tchaikovsky, Tenochtitlan. I think I'm butchering those names. And the thing is, I can identify it on a text. I don't have to pronounce it in order to, understand it. I could just look at it and be like, oh, I know what it's talking about. I never hear it in conversation, so it's not like I had an urge to know what it says. So pinyin, zhuyin, they're existing to help speed up reading fluency. But do you need to have it? Probably not. My sister actually never really learned zhuyin or pinyin. I did, but my sister is probably a stronger reader than I am, only because she watches K-dramas and Chinese subtitles. Anyways, I hope that was helpful. I will see you later.